Welcome back to Bike Review Hub, your destination for in-depth, long-form motorcycle reviews. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most exciting and nostalgic machines to roll out of Germany, the 2026 BMW R12 G S. This isn't just another scrambler or retro roadster. It's a tribute to a legend, reimagined with modern tech, minimalist design, and true dual-purpose capabilities. Whether you're a seasoned ADV rider or a cafe cruiser enthusiast, this bike commands attention. Let's explore what makes the new R12 G S such a compelling addition to BMW's heritage lineup. The legacy behind the G S name. Before we look at what's new, we have to go back. The original R80 G S, launched in 1980, was a groundbreaking machine. It blended on-road manners with off-road ability and laid the foundation for what would become the iconic GS family. The GS stood for Geländstrasse, German for off-road to road. Fast forward to 2026, and BMW has revived this iconic nameplate with the R12 GS, drawing heavily from the DNA of the original but infusing it with 21st century refinement, safety, and performance. It's not meant to replace the R1250 GS. Instead, it's a more stripped-down, nostalgic alternative for those who crave adventure with a retro soul. Designed retro meets rugged. At first glance, the R12 GS screams classic cool. BMW's designers leaned hard into heritage elements, from the round headlamp with a high-mounted short fly screen to the classic tank silhouette with knee indents and the use of blacked-out mechanical components contrasted with brushed metal. The tank, now made of steel and finished in a traditional Dakar-style white and blue livery, is a nod to the 1980s Paris-Dakar roots. Wire-spoke wheels, 19-inch front, 17-inch rear, a flat bench seat, and fork gaiters complete the retro look. But the attention to detail is what stands out. The exposed driveshaft, tucked-in LED indicators, and CNC machine triple clamps remind you this isn't just a throwback. Every element is designed to blend rugged functionality with visual simplicity. Even the rear subframe is bolted on, making it easier to modify or repair. The nod to the bike-building crowd. Engine and performance, classic boxer with modern grit. At the heart of the R12 GS is BMW's tried-and-true 1,170 cubic centimeters air oil-cooled boxer twin, the same engine found in the R90 series. It produces 95 horsepower and around 110 Newton-meters of torque, delivered in a linear, torquey manner that's perfect for both gravel roads and tight urban alleys. This engine is 5 Euro Plus compliant and retains the visceral feel of a classic BMW boxer. Lots of low-end pull, a lumpy idle, and a mechanical connection to the road that newer liquid-cooled GS models have somewhat smoothed out. It's mated to a 6-speed transmission with a hydraulically actuated clutch and shaft drive. There's no quick shifter here, which some may see as a downside, but purists will appreciate the analog feel. The throttle-by-wire system ensures ride modes and traction control work seamlessly, but everything about the riding experience feels deliberately analog. Chassis and suspension balanced for all roads. The R12 GS rides on a tubular steel frame, a newly designed chassis that improves torsional rigidity while keeping things lightweight. The telescopic front forks, not the telelever found on bigger GS models, offer 120 mm of travel, while the rear monoshock, mounted to BMW's signature paralever swing arm, offers around 130 mm of travel. It's not built to compete with the R1300 GS off-road, but it'll handle light trails, gravel roads, and fire tracks without flinching. Ground clearance is respectable, and the bike's upright ergonomics and wide handlebars give riders excellent leverage in loose terrain. Tires are dual sport capable from the factory, and braking is managed by dual 310 mm front discs with radial mounted Brembo calipers and a 265 mm rear disc. ABS is standard and can be disengaged at the rear for off-road riding. Electronics minimalist but smart. BMW kept the electronics on the R12 GS intentionally simple, but not bare bones. You get 3 ride modes: rain, road, and dirt, which adjust throttle response and traction control sensitivity. Cornering ABS, traction control, and engine drag control are all integrated seamlessly. The dash is a single round TFT display, offering a mix of analog-styled visuals with digital clarity. It displays gear position, fuel level, ride mode, and trip information, but in a clean, uncluttered layout. Unlike many modern adventure bikes, there's no massive touchscreen or radar cruise control here. That's by design. The R12 GS is about rider engagement, not data overload. Still, there's a USB-C port for charging, Bluetooth connectivity for your phone and helmet comms, and optional heated grips. Ergonomics and comfort, all-day rideability. The seating position is upright and neutral, with a seat height of around 33.4 inches, 850 millimeters, tall enough for off-road leverage, but not intimidating for shorter riders. The flat seat allows for easy movement when standing on the pegs, and the wide bars contribute to excellent control and comfort. Foot pegs are mid-mounted and rubber-damped, with removable inserts for off-road use. The wind protection is minimal but effective for urban riding and backroad cruising. Optional accessories like taller windscreens, luggage racks, and aluminum panniers can convert it into a proper lightweight tourer. Customization built for builders. One of the R12 G's most compelling features is its modular design. BMW engineered this bike to be customized. The subframe, rear fender, lighting, and seat are all designed to be easily swappable. Want to turn it into a scrambler, a desert sled, or a street tracker? The R12 GS is your blank canvas. BMW Motorrad will offer a full range of factory accessories from aluminum skid plates and high-mounted exhausts to rally-style seats and luggage systems. But what really makes this exciting is the aftermarket potential. Independent builders and garage mechanics will find this bike easy to work on, easy to modify, and endlessly inspiring. Riding impressions, a motorcycle with soul. On the road, the R12 GS feels raw, alive, and connected. The engine pulls hard from low revs and offers plenty of torque for spirited corner exits. It's not fast in a superbike sense, but it's deeply satisfying to ride. In urban environments, it feels light and flickable. On twisty mountain roads, it's engaging and predictable. And on gravel tracks, it feels planted and balanced, just enough suspension travel to soak up imperfections without feeling floaty. What stands out most is the emotional connection. The R12 GS gives you feedback, vibration, sound, and mechanical character, all the things that are often missing in today's ultra-refined motorcycles. It's a bike for riders who want to feel the machine beneath them. Price and availability. Accessible heritage. The 2026 BMW R12 GS is expected to start at around $13,995 positioning it between the R90 Scrambler and the entry-level R1300 GS. That's a fair price for a machine with this level of quality, engineering, and heritage. It'll be available in multiple trim levels, including a base, a trophy edition with upgraded suspension and off-road trim, and a heritage pack with cosmetic throwbacks and premium finishes. Deliveries are expected to begin in early spring 2026, and pre-orders have already opened in most major markets. Final verdict: more than a retro bike. The 2026 BMW R12 GS isn't just a retro-themed scrambler. It's a thoughtfully engineered, genuinely capable motorcycle that honors BMW's history while offering modern-day usability. It sits at a unique intersection between heritage, functionality, and performance. It's not for everyone. Hardcore adventurers will still gravitate toward the R1300 GS, and tech-hungry riders might find it too minimal. But for purists, weekend explorers, and riders who value mechanical honesty and emotional connection, the R12 GS is one of the most rewarding motorcycles BMW has built in years. Outros. Subscribe to Bike Review Hub. That's a wrap on our deep dive review of the 2026 BMW R12 GS. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more in-depth reviews on classic reboots, modern ADV bikes, and everything in between, make sure to subscribe to Bike Review Hub and hit that notification bell. We've got more content coming your way, from test rides to comparisons and behind-the-scenes tech talk. Ride safe, ride smart, and as always, keep the rubber side down.